Interim substitute with a neon, but Simon Dark, away from the Euro, decided to go for the Jet, and he starts off his time playing on the Jet on Haven with a first death.
And you know what we were talking about on the analyst desk here, Ryan, was the fact that these players are malleable from Team Liquid Academy. You know, set the pace right for them, let them know what the fundamentals, as soon as you feel comfortable, right? Nice little Bucky position for them. DNSTY get themselves some guns and a fight. A potential Vandal will be picked up, but you don't really want to be crossing in front of that door.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot on the Outlaw, and he might just keep on going, turns his attention towards the left-hand side. It's the right thing to do, but doesn't go berserk here. Just holds his line, knowing they've got the advantage. Aftershock, trying to destabilize. Goes in for another fight, and there's two players approaching this time around. It's valorantbossyt who's low, gets picked up with a bullet to the heart, and there you have it. I was about to say they committed the cross, but GSI is having none of it. Rexstone, though, not repeating the success of the previous round. Instead, a Cupid caught to action again on elevation. Waddle struggle. Don't press tab. That is outrageous. Doesn't quite work out. Try to be taking the attention away from him so Rexstone could get it done, but suddenly I think Desire might have just been given a chance here. Stun to try and delay the push onto the A site, but with a From the Shadows, valorantbossyt gets there very quickly. The A site fully under their control. Very energetic.
Lovely guy.
Yeah, truly.
That's GSR's first death.
That's one way to get the win out of the Langs. Gonna be a Rolling Thunder, so Simon up in the air. Donatello able to find the first one, but there's Hunter's Fury that is a reply in this situation, able to find a bit of a step back. Desire, they've got more players out. This Team Liquid Academy might want to call this off unless they get a pick, and that's exactly what they get. valorantbossyt needs to be dealt with, not quite covered that corner. He's got re-assistance as well, as a deeper angle is taken up by Caden. Superb coordination, brilliant stuff, and it just might be what is required. Shocked that he's been granted the Arxis. Team Liquid Academy looking to go for a full 5-man retake, make that 5v4 as Donatello is able to swing by on A long.
There's the overcharge too. Perfect.
It might just want to use it. Donatello, in aggressive, does get stopped. Desire have good cross lines, but valorantbossyt is left straight into them. Fault line. Only hitting one. GSR, ooh, that's troubling. Oh, that's very troubling, but you're starting to lose players. Ninja needs to recover here. He's able to find the first one. Paranoia comes in on time. Reinforcements arriving, but they're smoked off. So they're not able to choke back. That is a 2v2. Now Team Liquid Academy need to reset.
It's all those players that had ultimates too. It's just from the shadows on this defense. There's nothing available for these attacking players. valorantbossyt just needs to hold out on site, crossfire this position. Caden has been so good in these situations. Rexstone having it all to do.
Two different angles. So tough to try and route them
Just out. Go straight onto the C site. Nobody's here. But in the moment, it was just tucked into that corner, and Rexstone is able to find one before tags two.
That's brilliant. But how much more can you get? Oh, Team Liquid Academy a bit disjointed with this one. And then Neural Theft, insult to injury. Desire can now look exactly at the direction they have to. 4 pairs of eyes.
One enemy remaining.
Looking in the correct positions is scary because they're darts. All right, glimpses in the dark. It's up to them to make a mistake, to be fair.
Enemy kill.
And when Simon Dark seems as dangerous as that, it becomes ever more difficult for Team Liquid Academy to take over. They've got a couple of kills of their own, but again, still an upward trajectory, still climbing. And it's not an easy hike. Spike. A couple of players reveal the position. And the ticking of the spike becomes more frantic. And the more picks Desire picking up, sure, Cupid come alive towards the latter stages of the previous half, and now might have a great chance to take a few down with him. Just the one for now, as it's a duelist for duelist trade, but chunk damage will make the Team Liquid Academy players a little bit more malleable, a little bit more exposed to what's about to follow. Rexstone, a pre-fire onto Caden, doubles it up against a fight to valorantbossyt, and all of a sudden, this has gone out of control for DNSTY. It's complete. Yeah, another one of those cracked Chippy Chapper players with a little bit more experience on his belt than the rest of the field, apart from Cupid, that is. But yeah, Seems to be solid so far. What can DNSTY muster up here? What possibly can be done? Still three rifles at large. But Team Liquid Academy aren't really giving them anything. Playing this very far backwards. Donatello able to survive, and he takes the aggression inwards. Hunter's Fury, you knew that was going to happen, especially seeing where Ninja is positioned. It was bound to be in play.
Oh, the stun.
Dash out. Oh, Simon Dark wanted to be greedy there. Wanted to try something spectacular, just doesn't go his way. To try and lure attention towards him. Heedless. Oh, you do. But Balaji will able to find you quicker. Waddle does get spotted. Balaji gets 2 before he drops. 3v3. Spike recollected. What's the plan here?
Seconds left. There's still plenty for Team Liquid Academy to force out and do. And that's what they wanted all along, is that a player like Kaden would try to get a bit antsy, want to get information, and they walk right into the off.
The timing on that, man. Honestly, it could have gone either way. But North F does reveal where the 2 remaining players are, meaning that they can take the 1v3 here. But Tag, that isn't too bad already. Potentially could turn it into a 1v1. That's exactly what he does. The new Ninja was all the way behind. Simon Dark, rather. But he repositions. Now Ninja will be taking long control, so that will clearly give him the information that he's not here. So he could have walked through sewers or through main. Either way, he's found himself onto the site. He'll be playing the back cubby position. Simon Dark with the biggest gun available to him. The timing is rough. This time, have Rexstone on the lurk while the brunt force of your attack tries to take on an A-site engagement, but this neural theft reveals Rexstone's angle, so Kaden is still preoccupied, still tries to take the fight, he wins it. Super crucial. Desire might have a way in here.
And they need to take that space. They're just going to push out through mid. 2 players on the A site wanting to hopefully crunch. There's no Cypher on this attacking side, so you can flank without having to worry about these trips. But you are quite far away. You're giving a lot of respect to this. And there's plenty of time for Team Liquid Academy to either reset, go elsewhere, or just go straight into this stack, especially if Cooper is going to find the opening.
30 seconds
That's
left.
the player that is supposed to be doing the calling, not the fragging. Now you've got other crack players around you to try and assist. Ninja drops, but Cooper keeps on giving. Tag, though, will deny. 6 seconds. Walks off the stun. Goes in for another dash, but does get caught by the trip, trying to avoid it. Overdrive enabled, and is finally able to account for a kill. Ninja breaking through. Sure, you have a judge walking frontlining, but Waddle is all that remains here for DNSTY. A Hail Mary, Hunter's Fury does not connect on a single end, and GSR ready to retrieve him. 13-6, the most dominating performance we've seen, and it's Liquid Academy. DNSTY won't be looking at. Give him a free opportunity. Oh, no. Oh, dear me. Another trip is broken, so they'll be alerted in that position again. Team Liquid Academy starting to fall left and right. Yeah, that's not comfortable. That's not what you need. And Ninja's the only one left. They know exactly where to look, exactly where to go. Spike will be exploding, and there's nothing that can be done about it. So Donatelli, very aware. Telegraphs it nice. GSR is the one responsible of the collection, though. So Team Liquid Academy up first here.
This is brave for Donatello. If he takes this fight and loses it, nobody can trade. But he does get some good information, right? Like he sees the Fade starting to move away. And in that time, Waddle finds the opening. Is traded out by Ninja, who's going to throw a haunt to get some info. It doesn't really latch onto the ground, I don't think. Kaden managing to sneak in. The paranoia is delicious, actually. But I think it comes in from the teammate more than anything. I'm not 100% sure.
Cooper, though, wants to be back into this with Team Liquid Academy now having the lead. Balaji able to isolate in dangerous position.
All that much outside of just supportive utility. It's a great shot from Ninja, but it is traded out by the showstopper.
For a moment there, I thought Ninja interrupted his opponent before the showstopper was pulled out. But inevitably, no. But Team Liquid Academy at least play on even standing. But breaking to the A site is treacherous, it's difficult, especially when you don't have the information available to you. What's the answer here?
No ultimate too. It's the Nightfall was the only thing he had, and that was on Ninja, who's gone down.
Jumps back just in time. GSR and Donatello both win their fights. That's the way to go. DNSTY, though, have still got Kaden available to them. Oh, it could have been a double. It could have been wonderful. But Waddle, exactly the moment he chooses, dashes in as well. That's hyper-aggressive. Does he have follow-up? He might not even need it. GSR winning on a different fight. What can DNSTY do to prevent this? Badiji poised, but only good for the one. Now Kaden left alone, but Donatello... Position where we can have the assistance of Donatello. GSR, though, is flushed out into the open, and that's where Simon Dark will win his fight. Tag as well. Flip the switch, and DNSTY are right back on top now. 4v3, and only one to defend this A site.
I don't hate this gamble play. Now I do, though. The Rolling Thunder clears the entirety of the site, but it's taken too long to get onto it that I don't think the stun's going to be available. Only just Simon Dark just clearing out before Ninja could get any more work done, potentially through that smoke that was placed down from Cooper.
Yeah, it's a good attitude here for DNSTY, knowing that even with a player down, they're never out of the round. Try to exploit different openings. You had a bit of a small setup play out from B and, you know, Platts, and now you do the same thing on ramp. And you end up on top, finding a vacancy in the A site.
You're going for this.
And filling it. They are. Didn't quite expect this, to be honest. I thought they'd go for the save, given their economy isn't...
Player standing.
I mean, it's not hurting that much.
Interesting.
Tag, I think he's spotted, is he not? He's not. And he can't quite see the player diffusing. Oh,
into this corner. Nobody can play off of him either. It's not needed. He's got these little pockets. He's dodging stuns. He's dodging salvos. And Donatello's trying to wrap around to try and take heaven. They eventually take the fade out on site. But look at Rexstone. He's going in pretty much alone.
He doesn't give in. He goes for the fight directly. It calls for him, asks for him, calls his name, and it's a 2v2. Cooper again, the captain on the clutch. Last time he did it with Rexstone, this time with Donatello. But now, all by himself. And Tag's been brutal in situations like this. Oh, gonna go crunch here.
Oh my lord.
Who's attacking? Who's defending? Donatello taking the fight to them.
The brainy
GSR
Ninja
has to hand this one over.
Still like a good set, I suppose, for DNSTY to have put this trip, but it's more of a fake. Actually pushing all the way to defend the spawn. It's whether GSR gets good timing, he gets the information, and he gets it safely. Donatello, not afraid to go fight into it, but this is what I mean. Is it necessary? You're in a 5 versus 3 with player numbers. You don't need to overdo it.
Look at that position. GSI is able to read it on time, and he not only gets the one, he doubles up, maybe even triples. 3 players already there, but the rest of the cavalry are approaching, and quick. The young Stallions getting the job done, especially Donatello holding the line, and he's feeling sharp as ever. Tag is able to double up himself, and now he's put his team on top. Together with Simon Duck, they've done quite a bit, but Ninja is also a dangerous player to be aware of. And you've got to think that Simon Dark could be nearby. The cross comes in, denied! And now the spike is in no man's land, so Simon Dark can no longer have the off angle. Instead, it's Ninja to find the higher ground. This is got the aim power. You're going to use it. This time around, Simon Dark taking the previous round a bit too personally, going in and doubling up. This A site is under DNSTY's control. The question is, will it remain?
Well, fever dream of this half is going to look to end, but it's whether or not Team Liquid Academy are going to have the lead. To 3 versus 5, no reason to save. Rolling Thunder's going to push back these defenders all the way back to screens. See what Donatello's thinking of doing now.
Oh, this would be nuts. Walks out even if he gets shot upon. This time won't be successful. Kaden will trip.
The discipline is just completely lacking. And it's just a bit silly, isn't it, Pavlos, really? Donatello's getting away with murder sometimes, but some of these plays that Liquid Academy have tried this map, you'd absolutely tear a team apart if that happened in the EMEA. Like tier 1.
That's very true. Yeah. Completely get it. But 3v3 for now, Team Liquid Academy, albeit being the aggressors, unable to get the spike to cross. Smite going down. Ooh, that smoke is a gift, really, providing Rexstone not only the cross, but an extra...
And they're so talented, you just got to work hard and pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and... Oh, Donatello's done that.
Oh, come on. This is a full buy from DNSTY. this should be going their way, but Cooper is such a menace close by. Waddle spotted,
Spike planted.
splashed down a bit as he waits for its HP to get back up to where it's supposed to be. DNSTY still find themselves a player down.
All missiles away.
Missiles going out alongside the paranoia, but Cooper is still the one that finds the opening. Shadow stepping into the corner. Buddy G finding some kills, but this is just a stalwart hold. Home case, 4 players grouped up, posturing heavily towards A. Donatello going down isn't going to stop things for DNSTY, and tagged by the stun that's come in from the breach on this attacking squad. Prowler's going to give away exactly what kind of little corner they're hiding into, but Simon Dark decides to jump straight in with a Marshall, finds 2, and it's a 3 versus 2 in favor of DNSTY.
Round's not over. The round really isn't over, but the neural theft does reveal where the 2 players are, so there's a potential for the spray smoke. Batty G on the back line.
Enemy
He
remaining.
might miss a chance. No, he
Spike
gets it, and the
down
spike is
A.
in his hands. Sight is definitely spotted. He's been hit a couple times by the tripwires. Finally gets dealt with. Caden finding the confidence to move in. He gets a couple of kills because of it. Team Liquid Academy finally are being put through their paces, showing that they can't disrespect their opponents like this. But Rexstone might want to have a reply of his own. That the round isn't over until it's over.
Yeah, already seen 1 2 versus 5 today, but not quite from Team Liquid Academy just yet.
And it seems that DNSTY have got the read as well. 3 players looking to defend. Badiji taking a forwards facing angle. There was no cover to that. It was all W and mouse 1. And he ends up getting on top. Team Liquid Academy needs something and they need it quick. GSR, can he provide it? Simon Tark avoiding any sort of engagement. It's all the time in game. Goes for the swing. But knows there is no need for him going for this fight. The damage already done by his teammate. 44 seconds on the clock and counting. Paddy G just toying with him. Good paranoia. Affects both players to the back of the site. Donatello can't put his cross at the right position at the right moment. GSR can only account for 1, meaning that Cooper is
30
solo.
seconds left.
And you can't really be alone in a situation like this.
With a
Especially
smoke there, he's trying to take an engagement, take the fight in close. And a fully flashed Donatello's able to get one before he is eventually traded by Caden.
he had flashes thrown at him. He had guided salvos at his feet. That was ridiculous, able to convert a kill like that. But now Team Liquid Academy try to use the opening towards the B site, and they are quick with it, meaning there won't be any interruption. Batty G looking for a Hail Mary with a spray, but won't be going his way. Spike is going down. He can't do anything about it.
Smokes uncomfortable. Rexstun's in a good position to make sure that people don't come out, but it does also mean that he's isolated in this spot. Nightfall is going to be used on the attacking side to go across onto Heaven, but it does connect also onto Batty G that was playing from CT.
And DNSTY found themselves in the pick in the process, therefore equal in numbers. GSI stunned, could get pre-fight here. Flash backside, Batty G converts onto Ninja. Little by little, Liquid Academy are falling apart, but GSR not fully checked. Cooper able to find one, GSR as well. Individually winning their fights, Batty G trying to TP away. Yeah, just might. Alex being the sacrificial lamb. Look how fast Team Liquid Academy are with this push. Flash out. Simon Dark able to look away from it, but not enough. Pre-position. Ooh, gets away from the Armageddon. Waddle able to walk into the fight to be relevant. Caden joining in. DNSTY not wanting to let this one go.
No!
Running out of bullets. Trying to scout out.
Great play.
Which means that they can rotate quickly to the A side, but you're right. Team Liquid Academy had a play of their own install.
Yeah, just good peel, I guess, from Donatello to just go and peek from the other side. DNSTY.
What?
Somehow finding free through all of the smokes. He's found another one tag, yet again making up for a mistake in the last round. Holding on for A for dear life.
And it just might be enough. Oh, they might actually go for it. They do. Paranoia to try and deter it, but the pickup from Batty G is strong. He might even want to double up, but it's just damage. As Simon Dark follows suit. This is crazy. This is maniacal. This is what it is. Guided salvos do a lot of damage as well. Showstopper is thrown in for good measure. And all of a sudden, this round has crumbled out of control for Team Liquid Academy.
Player standing.
Wasn't even really that close either. Just that fight in B main. It's Batty G is the only player to go down. And I think
I
it'll
have
be
the spike.
interesting to see what kind of mentality we get from Team Liquid Academy from this point onwards. Either you play into overtime or we're playing a third map, which how that first map went, you wouldn't have assumed would be on the cards. We were tucking ourselves in.
Ace.
From main, but who will gain the higher ground? Aftershock putting a lot of damage onto Ninja, can't really escape on time.
No Nightfall.
Bandagy still backside and he has friends. 2 players nearby. GSR is accurate though, flashed up. Doesn't matter, that's not when the engagement comes through. Donatello and GSR, they're all starting to chime back. Simon Duck wants to retaliate. 2v2, this is chaos. This is pure pandemonium. Oh, in the skies. Donatello is sharp.
Well, Donatello has this player pinned down right by the box, and it's lovely peel from Baddy to go and swing around, but Cupid finds a lovely duo.
He falls under the radar. And he keeps it going, repositions. He sees the spike being picked up, so he's wondering if he wants to spray, but he also doesn't want to give up this angle. He knows he's sneaked past. GSR is also obscuring his position. This could be wonderful. But Tag is next, and he's got the high ground.
Player standing.
Rex zoned. Not able to deal with that one, but Ninja is there for the counteraction, and now Team Liquid
30
Academy
seconds
know
left.
they've got to play the numbers game. 3v1. You get overzealous here, you lose a game, you lose
The
a...
water.
Sure. Oh dear, Simon Dark caught out. That's not what you need. The timing of the smoke dissipation did not favor him at all, and Ninja's broken through. That's an off-angle. Waddle's not going to be ready for it. Oh, he might get given a second opportunity as he goes in for another, but Ninja
30
repositions
seconds
himself,
left.
and there you go. B-side open, exposed. Dynasty worried here. Baddy G asked to do a lot. That's the first pickup. It was a prerequisite. How much more have you got in store?
Things have slowed down nicely. You got Cupid watching mid. Is going to look likely to run into Caden here. Baddy G flanking all the way around, spotted, stunned to force a bit of space.
Yeah.
Does Caden clear this corner?
Player standing.
He's got to, but he can't. And now Baddy, while he was trying to lure attention towards him and allow the rest of the players make their way into the site, it's all down to him.
Attackers
But no
win.
more. Team Liquid Academy. What on earth was this map?